Welcome back to Bravo Breaking News. So as per usual, there is a lot going on in the world of Vanderpump Rules. All of the cast members are out filming, except for one who is actually off filming a little something else. I am here to break down all of the updates you need to know, including a shocking revelation about the cast's current status with Tom Sandoval. Yes, that is right. We have insights into what is going down between the group and him as this season is playing out. So I'm going to get into it all, but before I do, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any Bravo breaking news. So let's start off with some fun news. So of course, we all know that Ariana was set to make a guest appearance on Love Island, and she is currently in Fiji right now filming for that. We saw her Instagram posts that spoiled that she is there, she is filming, and it is everything. She posted today, "I can't believe I'm popping in the Love Island USA villa this week. Like I am gathered around the fire pit. You can watch the fun on Peacock." Now, I personally do not watch Love Island, but I know there are so many Love Island fans out there, including Ariana, who is a major stan, as we learned last season. So I am so excited for her. And once again, just like Dancing with the Stars, this is going to bring a whole new audience to the show, including me, who didn't watch before, because, I am definitely watching Ariana Madix on Love Island. And I just can't help but think how Tom Sandoval feels about this. You know, after last season, he was really giving her a hard time about, staying home, watching 10 episodes of Love Island. All she does is stay at home and binge Love Island. Well, look at her now, Tom. I just love to picture Sandoval bawling his eyes out with his head in his hands and his face against the window, a la Lisa Vanderpump's house in the finale. That's just how I think he would be reacting to this news. So that makes me happy. And of course, I am happy for Ariana as well. We also have even more going on with Puppygate 2.0 than I thought could possibly happen. So we all know that James now has taken custody of Graham, him and Raquel's former dog. Raquel's parents dropped Graham off at a shelter, and Vanderpump Dogs got word, notified James, and James is now Graham's owner. I did see a post by Face Reality 16 on Instagram, though, that screenshotted the rescue's website, which specifically said that they did not take aggressive dogs. So the whole situation is because Graham was aggressive towards Raquel, towards her parents, and actually bit them. So what is the truth here? I don't know. I'm still confused because Graham, as far as we knew, showed no signs of aggression previously. This was never a topic of discussion before. They happily had Graham as their puppy. So why now? Why is he all of a sudden aggressive now? I said it on Up and Adam, and I'll say it again. I do believe that dogs feel energy. And if he was feeling threatened or in a bad situation, maybe he was acting out. But that is not the case anymore because James now has Graham, and Graham is not even his name anymore. James has officially renamed Graham Hippie. We found this out in an Instagram story that he posted, which reads, "We decided to rename this little beauty Hippie. This is a tribute to my late godfather, George Michael's dog's name, the only dog I saw around the house growing up. Although George and Hippie are in heaven now together, I know that they are watching over me now, a proud doggy papa." I just love, love, love this. Graham/Hippie deserves kind of a refresh. He deserves a second chance, and James is giving him that. So I don't see an issue with him renaming the dog. Yes, it will take him time to get used to it, but, I think that James and Allie are going to be good pet parents. I also think that this is going to be a major storyline on next season of Vanderpump Rules, and honestly, I'm here for it. But what's missing is Raquel/Rachel's reaction to all of this. We reported that she was stuck in her Vanderpump Rules contract, meaning that she had to film. However, she did not show up to Lake Tahoe, and she hasn't shown up to filming at all since. Up and Adam also said that he had a source that said that as of now, Raquel/Rachel is not coming back to film. That can always change, but as of now, I don't know. It's not looking good. People are speculating that she potentially got a doctor's note from the mental health facility, which would have, dissolved any contract whatsoever that was in place at this time. So if that's the reason, I totally understand why she wouldn't want to return. However, I still stand strong when I say I feel like we as viewers need closure. I would like to see her sit down with Sandoval and hear about what the status of their relationship is. So time will tell. Will Raquel be coming back? I don't know. So we're not getting a lot between the cast and Raquel because obviously she's not filming. But we have been getting quite a bit of the cast and Sandoval. And it kind of seems like things might be panning out maybe better than we anticipated. And Lala is really spilling the tea on this week's Amazon Live. She was asked how things are going with Sandoval while filming. We've seen them together in Lake Tahoe. They seem to be having a great time together, honestly. They were spotted at dinner together and, didn't seem to be fighting. Maybe it was a little contentious, but it didn't seem overly aggressive or people weren't coming for him. And Lala is setting the record straight, and she is letting us know how it's going. According to a post on Instagram from Bywig Hello Drama, Lala Kent was asked during her Amazon Live if the cast was on better terms with Sandoval. Here's what she said. "You're just going to have to see. It's the strangest season that I have been a part of. I'm trying to see other people's perspective. It's a freaking strange environment, and certain people are feeling torn, but you'll have to see who those people are." This is very, very interesting to me because, it does kind of prove what we've seen and what we heard around the Lake Tahoe trip. But when she says certain people are torn, who do we think those certain people are? Number one, of course, Tom Schwartz. We know that they've been spotted filming together. They have made amends. I think that it's clear that he is back on Sandoval's side and has likely forgiven him. But who else in the cast could be torn? Could Lala be torn? Do you think Sandoval could sway Lala in that direction? I don't know. I find that hard to believe. What about James? James has a history with Raquel and he has a history with Sandoval. He was extremely hurt. But, him and Sandoval did have a close relationship, a close friendship. So if Sandoval sat him down and kind of really apologized and, James maybe accepted it, maybe he could be the one that was swayed. And of course, there's the Sheena of it all. So people really went after her about that photo taken in Lake Tahoe with a fan where she had her arm around Sandoval, wondering, why are you making up with him? Why are you on good graces with him again? She replied that she's doing her job. And of course, we know that Ariana posted an Instagram story saying was just posing for a picture. It meant nothing. There is no hard feelings from her to Sheena. Although Sheena also had a very close relationship with Tom Sandoval. We know that the last scene of last season was them two going at it, and they were both extremely hurt by the situation. So I don't know. If I had to bet, maybe James, maybe Sheena are the ones that are maybe on the line with Sandoval. I cannot see Lala really going back to that side, seeing as how close she is with Ariana. And I know Sheena is too, but, I think that Sheena and Tom were closer than Lala and Tom to begin with. So that is an interesting insight into this season of Vanderpump Rules, if you ask me. Certainly not how I expected it to pan out. I expected to see Tom and Raquel totally on the outs, not filming with the rest of the group, being in their so-called love bubble. But with Raquel nowhere to be found, it seems that Tom is inching his way back into the group. And it will be interesting to see how this plays out. So those are the Vanderpump Rules updates as of late. We are getting more and more every day as the season continues to film, so I will be here to mention it all. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any Bravo breaking news.